Are you not lighting this candle?
I was going to.
Okay, so you will go
Yeah.
light it? Okay. I didn't want to, like, burn it if you never wanted to burn it. Butter pecan, dude. Well, I'll probably end up ordering DoorDash lunch. Anything sound good? I know you just got stuff, but did anything else sound good? Well, you can save that stuff till later.
Yeah. Whatever you want. Just.
I mean,
I don't know. The only things that sound good are the stuff that I got. So like.
So you just want me to order for me then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charles the Fourth.
No. What the fuck?
What is going on?
Why is it opening on?
There's a place called Fatty's. Try something new. Sponsored.
Why is it opening on my fucking laptop instead of the? I guess I gotta play it on this. I can't play it on there, apparently. Keeps opening on my laptop.
Interesting. Some fucking cozy vibes, bro.
Thought it had words.
Or 2,589 days to be more specific. I go to close Charles
like this is fitting to.
Oh yeah, it is.
Have in the background of the stream.
Yep. Should I sleep till morning while you're in there? Oh, you need to leave. You got get on a horse and get the fuck out of there. Did you literally wait until night while you were running from the Turks?
I don't really remember what happened.
I'm
last
pretty
time
sure
I
that's what you
played.
did. I think you're like near the stables or something. I just see the dust on your TV screen. Like from the blinds shining. Do you see it from your
Yeah.
angle? Okay. It's fine. It's just because it's nighttime. Divish's horse. There, you can steal that horse. No, you just gotta run. Probably the other one. Open that one and close the other one. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? What time did you wake up? Like 10:30ish? 9:30ish? Oh wow, you woke up early. Okay, the microphone's working. You gotta go through those gates. You have a torch on you? No. Find the torch on the sconce and take it on the inside.
How do I open the gate?
You gotta go to the battlements. Gotta raise the gates. There's a torch right on the sconce right to your right. Yeah. Oh, you can't take it. That's lame. There's a couple of guards. God be with you. No, you gotta go up to the gatehouse. Go up there. Yep, there. You don't know the inner workings of a fucking gatehouse, dude? Oh man, it's dark in here. Okay, so that's a barracks. By the looks of the weapons inside. It's hard to see anything. God, dude, you need to wait until morning or something.
I can't.
You can't sit down in bed and wait for
No.
the time. Oh my god, dude. Fucking day
I'm
cycles
fucking
and shit.
stuck.
Here, let me see. Let's see if I can get
Hold
you
on.
out of there. Oh, it's a private area.
Is the
You gotta go to the battlements and talk to Captain Robard or some shit. So you can't open the gate. You gotta look for the captain. So yeah, just keep going that way. Follow the fucking quest marker, dude. Don't you leave the quest marker? Oh, I remember where you're at now. Go talk to that guy with the armor. Yeah. Just waiting artistically for the speech. What you doing, dude? You've been sitting there for a while, just fucking staring off into nothing. You know, bro, it's got nothing going on upstairs. He's not moved since he ate the super. It's funny the other day, dude. He was fucking pressed up against the glass with his belly against it because it was warm. I was gonna take a picture of it when I came back in the living room. He was laying back down in his hammock like he wasn't just standing on his two legs. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was having a private moment, okay? Words to live by. Rather have a sore throat than a slit throat. Fucking storytelling so good in this game. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was a long cutscene. Go ahead and fucking stare out of the. Damn, that's fucking cool.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You literally might have to go to stand like somewhere else. I don't know. Keep watch on the battlements. Is there a quest marker on your radar anywhere? No, that's something else. So I should think you just kind of wait for time to pass by. Oh, have you guys seen anything? We can't see shit!
It's kind of dark out there.
It's just crazy how big this game is, though. Just lean against the wall, bro. Fucking went to go to the store yesterday. And I'm grabbing all my stuff, like phone, wallet, stuff. You know what I fucking grabbed? I grabbed my fucking lockout tag out, locking not my keys. I get back with all my shit. I'm reaching in, I pull out my lockout tag out lock. I'm like, oh no. Fucking left my keys behind. I had to climb through the laundry room window. I tried carding the door and broke 2 cards. My old community bank debit cards. I broke both of them in the door.
That's why I got this.
Yeah. They were pretty old, but
then do we owe yonder?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver Scarlet's mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Fortunately, the insurgents escaped. Good, happy to know, sir, where he might be at this time.
As far as I know, the Sir Razik of which you speak is the king's headman at Scotland. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Razik is not a Talbot. It would be a fool indeed to leave from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble man is any obstacle?
I to inform the king that Sir Ratsik Kobila is not the Talbot, and that he has your loyalty.
Sir Razik is not king, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs for which I have nothing to get back.
Very well, sir. I will relay your words to the king, and hope he will be as well disposed as the soul.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this. There's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Fucking Germans, dude. Hey. Ugh.
I don't know much about them. All of the achievements that they came to have settled. Godless barbarians, mercenary spiders. Noble used to say the Hungarian king should resist because they dishonor our king. When there's power and money to be had, it seems that the prize is worth less. And believe me, it's all.
That candle smells good.
get?
Chinese food. Not what you were expecting, was it? Interrogating a shrimp. Who the fuck fried this rice? You telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know?
I'm willing to pay.
How much money do I have?
5.8. You gave me permission, bro. Man, this guy won't budge, man. Like his life depends on this door. You intimidated him? You have no weapon besides a sword that's not even yours. No armor. I thought he was gonna let you go. He was like, I don't want no trouble, bro.
Yeah. How do I get out?
You gotta ask the Lord. Jesus, please let me out. Hey, you got out. I don't need no fucking permission. Um, I have no silver. How much?
Not likely. Step back inside. I'll pretend you called out. Just get out of here. Kurva!
Don't run into the next guard. He's gonna stop you. Bro does a breakout and just talks to every guard on the way out. You have to let me go. That was very mighty cave boy of you. I'd save it, so you don't have to get stuck doing that shit again. Oh, you didn't get a horse. The horror.
How do I get out my sword?
You have to get it out of the menu. There has to be a button you have to press. Mercy kill. Oh, never mind, he did. Fucking bandits. Fuck. Oh. Bullock. Get the fuck out of here.
What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Wow, you're just as bad as them. Not like they need it.
Doing here? Tired of life, are you?
You gonna talk to him?
Fuck yeah, torch.
Axes are
Yeah,
nice.
dude.
I ordered chocolate milk and chips from Dollar General for DoorDash for my double dash.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We ain't getting in that way. You're gonna have to go around. Keep going around.
Okay.
Not that way, the other way. Follow the road. Nope. The other direction. Yep. Follow that other road to your right. Oh.
Oops. I meant to glory kill.
Thanks for the stick, asshole. Fuck yeah, mushrooms.
Reloaded.
Maybe it's all the clothes you just started picking up. I know you're just like taking their pants and their shirts and shit. Yeah, dude, you can start putting armor on. Hell yeah. You put that leather jerkin right over your fucking thing.
Other chicken.
Man comes by, just sees a bunch of fucking clothes laying in a pile. Might be weapons too. Well, maybe not. There you go. Fuck. A little wet.
Yeah.
Little fucking spritz. Little fucking spritz came out of that.
Damn it.
You want paper towels?
Yeah.
I'll be right back out. Fucking woke my trader up from a dead sleep. Was like, hey, I need you to go sell this stuff for me. Fucking imagine being woken up in dead sleep. Like, hey, bro, it's time for you to go on a quest.
I'm so confused. What?
I said I went in there and I woke my trader up in my village and told him to go trade some things for me.
Oh.
He was sleeping. I just woke him up. I was like, hey, I need you to go sell some stuff.
What do you think? I'm giving you turnips? The beast just went. Not what the butcher. Isn't that funny? Yeah, that's right. What's that got to do with anything? Let's say that the Irish were studying God over what we're trying to get to. What do you care what I do? What are you? I asked for good. How about you give me up? Go away and leave me in peace. What do I? Probably rape the milk like all the right now I've got all here on myself. Some of the people didn't Iraq. What don't I saw it. I'm glad it's taking my case for that. I don't my father first to us a letter. More teaching to deliver it to him. Where will you take it anyway? Here. You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you? Shit. That's right. Turn tail and run, you bastard. your brothers. Really good for everything. Especially that fine days of helps and peasant. Managed to put nothing cars. You've been here. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. For a family. That's your name. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Curse it!
Fuck.
I told you how I am. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. Chief is going to like it. It's you, isn't it? Now, the maid of bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined you would be I believe there's a word for such matters. Your man would certainly know. My love is the Did you help me, kid? No doubt you did. Such miserable love. To die by the sword, you know, George.
How's it going?
Having nightmares.
Oh no. Our boy's got PTSD.
Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? It's Scully's.
We're at my uncle's mill in Rete. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in the Skalitz after those bandits attacked you, and what they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
Parents. I wanted to bury her. I had to.
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
According to a recent poll, nearly half of Americans believe in good,
You're awake.
specifying the enduring power of spiritual beliefs. And I suspect that number is
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
after all, during the Renaissance about who
Well, critical force, however.
The beating you took was worse.
culture.
At least the beat was broken.
Of course, everyone worships the great ancient sorcerers, Zoroaster and Hermes, Solomon, Isidore Seville, and
Waiting
Augustine.
to die.
Studiously quoted the definition of magic.
They killed my brothers, my
But
family.
more recently,
Friends.
however,
They're all dead.
the author of the Beatrix
All
certainly, and maybe someone like
Everyone I
Breakers,
loved.
that name is probably
Killed one of my brothers.
corruption of so
After her.
they were all likely
What
from
do I have to live for?
mysterious followers of the Kabbalah,
There's always
that
hope.
one
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
The shadowy books of magic passing through the necromantic
How did you manage to save me?
books for summoning
You were lucky.
spirits,
I was in Skalitz and I saw his bishop in his
reading a
clothes.
range of
I tried to
illusions,
distract them.
producing
It would have been no use if those soldiers from Townburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
one name with no doubt a murder. He had been
Searching for
twice
me?
tried by the
Yes.
Inquisition.
Lord Divish
Once
sent them,
acquitted,
led by Captain
once
Rogar.
saved, basically by his own death.
Why is a lord of such high standing interested in
recall how
France?
the Dominican
So Divish promised to Atlantic to look out for me.
burned,
That's the violation.
and yet they were all strangely missing from his trip, stolen away by friends or
Exhausted.
more mysterious
I'm not
deaths.
surprised.
They might
I'll bring you
recall
water
how
and something to
the
eat.
famous
In the meantime,
public
rest.
works
You're still very good.
Reddit, vast, tone, bring current medical theories and classic philosophy together.
Good morning,
Growing
Philip.
and
How's the invalid
natural
today?
magic on its own invasion.
Not as good as this as they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
And how the
Sense of
power
humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it.
work.
I had a job to persuade him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live. My uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
That when you get to the bottom,
This is your uncle's house.
But
We're in retained mill. My uncle's an attaché. He took me in, and he told me he was taking care of you too.
Vast public productions, which, by the way, do
It's
start
like you're
right
warming
up
up.
to the edge of master
We'll be
decrements.
pleased he's one mouth less to feed.
Some of the books
Are you
of magic
truly well enough?
Jim has written
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Ransom?
He's in Lower Castle in Persia. He's a guest of Sir Hamish Private. Someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Ransom. I think he's living his soul for most of it. I must see him.
You insist, but you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sick bed for over a fortnight while we paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. It's a good deal of coffee, really. Fortnight in bed and an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Check out my bookstore over at
I know you closed my eyes.
books again. Find
No
all
one paid
the
my
books.
I have one going.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Perhaps the magic of one in one of the great, if not the greatest sorcerer, complete by reputation of the literature of Milano. I'm Dr. Justin Sledge, and welcome to Esoterica, where we explore the arcane and truth philosophy.
Yes, it's very good. You made it yourself.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
curious to talk to Marco Polo about whether or not there were people who below equator. So there he would earn a substantial salary as a doctor, treating women and posts. Yes, treating posts alike. Indeed, his famous work on spoilers may in fact be dedicated to John the 22nd, an ironic fact that that very post truly focused the assault on sorcery and alchemy of his age. Peter is infamously said to have run afoul of the Inquisition twice. However, the exact nature of his alleged heresies remains unclear to this day. After describing astrological influence on the world of epoch in his magnum opus, Peter complains of being vexed by those within a hostile mandate, frankly unable to understand the teachings of the third king of Israel is said to have received both classes of our divine
Who are you and where are you going? I'm Henry, son of the Scarlet Black. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radcliffe Camilla at Foyles. Of course you are that, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
Supernatural powers, especially the power to bind and control. Through the process of
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and
all
duty.
the human and
Mine is to tell Sir Radcliffe what happens to the sword.
All right, then, go ahead.
Power
Look at your skin if Sir Radcliffe isn't pleased.
By the rise of imperial Christianity in the 4th century, Solomon was firmly ensconced in the popular imagination as supernatural wise, powerful controlling demons, and the origin of flesh is not all occult knowledge. The lowest source of these supernatural and magical powers revealed by Solomon, the emergent narrative during this period, those abilities bound up power, bearing inscriptions or a divine signet seal given to the king by angels or by divine, which ultimately gave Solomon magic, but also led to his own reputation. What do you know about the mysterious ways of Solomon? How was his name? What were its powers? What exactly was it that made it so powerful to begin with? And how did such a corrupting ring of power enter into both occult practice, the ages, but also the wider public imagination from the Solomonic magic to getting our own culture? Described it as a paragraph, exploration topics of history, and if you'd like to support the work of providing evidence-backed, free, and accessible content like this, I hope you consider checking out my Patreon or pick up some of the cool versions of the channel. If you're new to the study of parasitism and you want a reliable lay of the land, make sure to check out my study guide. And if you're interested in historical books on topics in cult,
That be the Smith's son Hound. On my soul. It is him. What are you doing here, lad? Look what you have done for him.
All of those links in the description and in the comments below.
I must be Mr. Radcliffe. Is he here?
He's in the palace for some unusual time. They're feasting the night hall. What do you want?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radcliffe.
I don't see it in the sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
This episode is actually part of an ongoing series on the esoteric dimensions of Solomon. And if you want more background on the biblical and occult origins of
Your
Solomon,
Graces,
you want to check out the first
I have to tell you in all seriousness,
below.
this
But as I
land
mentioned
of
in the
ours
introduction,
is
by
shit.
the turn of the Common Era, Solomon was
Deep.
already essentially possessing the power to control demons.
Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as adequate as you could have, but I've been driven out of my own house, so how are we going to disagree?
During that period, the first few
Indeed.
centuries of the Common Era,
Wittgenstein is
those
yours
great
for as long as
powers
you need it.
associated with controlling demons
With
extreme
enough
power
men,
won by
you
Solomon
hear
first.
every day, and I'm
But to
sure my
understand the
ward
very
won't have
nature
any
of
objection
that
to
power,
presenting you
power
his
of
person.
I'll be honest. Wittgenstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh?
Exorcism are actually described as over
At any rate, I'm beholden to
certain
certain
passages in one of his narratives, El Desert performed
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Randy, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's still talk of criminality. No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation resolved. But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir, I don't understand it. You aren't alone. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wences to accept the imperial crown. Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Ransom, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself. I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There was a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like. What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality. To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of his country to stand behind him. Thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control. But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians? Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly. This one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those 4 sons and settled in Hungary. But this pays, or they make up for it in blood. That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver. What are you doing? You've got business here. Clear off. Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at town.
Sorry, sir. I'm going with my parents.
That's true. You think you were the only man who lost someone there? And the others, listen to their warning.
It wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Ransom.
Your father was a remarkable man. Your mother was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
It was a tough life, Steve. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl. The miller's daughter. That's what he said.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpath? There's a tale to tell you, children.
All my life. She distracted me. Welcome to that time. After Robard, I'm dead.
That's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad. Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them. Be quiet, Ryan. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned about that, maybe you should save the innocent souls from divine justice. Go to Scotland and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that club carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the fools of the crows. One skeleton looks much like another, so how do we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's tongue?
You know, why'd you come here?
I was getting a sword.
So, my sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father fought. When I was Steve, you stole it from me.
Almost killed him, and you'll be forced to go back.
You showed up in your pajamas? Can I see the Steam Deck? Thank you, bro. Yeah.
I understand. I feel the same. Prudence is the better part of valor. A dead man
Look, I had to save his back from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
training, arms, what do you mean to beat this Sleaford dunce?
Let's together. Disobeyed your orders. Dukes and if you lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions. Now he wants a promotion. Okay, right.
years almost, and thus they have
Courage and reliance on the
cultists
are good
and
qualities for a soldier.
Solomon as a
Wise
wise
men
man
also
occultism,
its loyalty.
but more on the actual
Perseverance and
feel of
determination.
the earliest level of the
Besides, that was a higher soul
in
as well.
literature.
A few things you can get it
So,
back. I won't tell you
an
that.
aside,
Good. He's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig. He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith. Priest of men, so let me be his skills. So, like to enter my service.
So, yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. Judas feel father man, most disappointed.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, sir, the boy needs training and experience, and you need experience.
It's true. Balak is always complaining about your people having trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
Yeah, but let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see of his training, and send him to the Vale. Yes. And don't spare.
Don't forget, Henry, don't disappoint.
I won't.
Solomon, whatever that means, or a seal of Yahweh or Solomon.
Let's get something to eat. Sorry to
From the
interrupt.
imagination of an ancient Israelite, these seals will be far better starting point. But regardless of the anachronism of the 10th century Israelite king using a 3rd century Hellenistic signet ring, the notion of the Solomonic signet ring stuck. In fact, around the time of the Testament of Solomon was being composed, or just perhaps a little bit afterwards, around 333 of the Common Era, Christian pilgrims report seeing just such a ring of Solomon in a cave or a crypt near the pools of Bethesda, allegedly where Solomon was said to have found demons. This may have been a place where Jesus was inside the church. In an account of 381 by Egeria, we're actually told the ring, along with the horn which held the oil used to anoint the kings of Israel, was actually on display in a chapel at Golgotha, the site where Jesus was executed. People could come and venerate them. They would. In a later account, this is 6th century of the Common Era, but it's an addition of a 4th century description of the geography of Jerusalem. We're told of a chapel adjacent to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where that very horn and the ring could be venerated. Further, we're told that in that area there were 12 silver hydrae, or basins atop marble columns, which were on display as well. Those 12 basins were said to have been the vessels in which Solomon bound up the demons after their use in the construction of the Temple of Jerusalem. I mean, because nothing was flown around after all. And in the end, the ring of Solomon was only as important as that which the seal was impressed into, and such sealing such vessels was core to the earliest functions of the ring. But in some of these later descriptions, we get another important and tantalizing detail about the Solomonic ring on display. It was made of electrum, a combination, or better, an alloy, of the natural alloy of both gold and silver. People saw it close up, close enough to kiss it. However, aside from the detail of the ring's metallic composition, no other details of the ring, the historical ring that the pilgrims saw, are provided. However, the composition of the ring in electrum is germanic. Electrum was associated with the vision of Ezekiel, in which a mysterious fire-like substance, or kashmal in Hebrew, poured out from the divine throne, and it was rendered into Greek as electrum, or amber. Thus, the color and composition of the ring was seen as an extension of the divine throne itself, and thus its royal power. Secondly, electrum as an alloy of both gold and silver, and thus as a combined dual nature, was a popular symbol for Jesus, who was both thought of as holy God and holy man. But this connection with electrum and the very model that held the demons found by Solomon, in fact, secret. Curiously enough, the Egyptian alchemist Sophie probably Drea in Greek, inscribed with inscriptions in which he found. Zosimus was also very impressed with the beauty of
How does
metallurgy.
Argumentalis?
In fact, it, along with Egyptian metallurgy, was almost the traditions of
But then
metallurgy.
they just left us to fend for ourselves.
Mention of Solomon.
Nobody gives a damn about us.
Further, we're told that these vessels were stored in a pit or a chapel in Jerusalem. And it is a long-standing idea in mythology that Jerusalem itself is a kind of cap over the underworld primordial water valve which creation itself was eventually been poured. These seven vessels were probably associated with the astral or planetary demons, a feature that will become crucial as Solomon the Exorcist becomes Solomon's astrologer magician, and thus their being made of electrum has, for Zosimus of Panopolis, astrological, alchemical significance with the noble metals of the sun and the moon, most apt for binding all the other planetary demons. Indeed, the shift to Solomon the astral mage will probably be the very next episode in this series, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you're interested, I've done a whole deep dive episode on the Egyptian alchemist Zosimus of Panopolis, which is fabulously interesting, so check that out. Looking at that. However, following the conquest of Jerusalem, first by the Sasanians in early 614, and then not long after by the Russian Caliphate in 638, the relics associated with Solomon by Christians, that is, the sacred horn, the electrum vessel, and the famous ring, they all vanish in history. We don't have any more documents of them seeing them. However, the Solomonic
Bernard's not
ring
here.
can become the
Should
object
stop
of
by during the day.
fascination. While not explicitly mentioned in the Quran, Surah 38, 34 and following seem to contain a memory of Solomonic ring lore, whereby he loses the ring and thus his powers with a demon reigns over Jerusalem for some period of time. And these such legends are found within famously in Jewish texts, most famously in the Babylonian Talmud as the Day following, but also in various Drashim, but also in the Tafsir, or commentary literature on the Quran. Again, I've discussed the Talmudic legend in previous episodes of this one, if you can check that out. And while the ring is mentioned there, no details about it are given in fact. However, in the Islamic tales or vibes of various prophets literature, more details on the ring can be found. We are told that it was a katan, or a signet ring, technically Hotan, and in the Kitab of Tariq, we're actually told the seal was made of sapphire with a band strong as silver, such that the cluster was like bolts of lightning in the eye. Further sources also tell us the ring was originally given to Adam before it was given to Solomon, thus linking the Adamical power of the ring with some divine power later on. Further, magical inscriptions on the ring four sides control various shaitan, animals, and various aspects of nature, including trees, plants, and sea. Shaitan is sea, of course. Thus, the ring is said to provide Solomon with power over every aspect of nature and even of supernatural creatures, including eventually. Other sources have it perceived as with musk, a fragrance associated with paradise in Islam. Indeed, the ring itself becomes increasingly metaphysical as the legend develops in the Islamic context, almost like a glowing rings of color, a pearly star as the text happens, with an inscription which wasn't written on by a calamus or a quill or even a graver's tool. The mystical or supernatural engraving can also be found in the Talmud with the divine names of He alone somehow persisting upon the ring without ever having been engraved, thus different significance. And while the nature of the ring would remain mysterious, traditions about it would emerge in the various active metals into which Solomon will be said to cut his signet. In the Tafsir by Abu al-Layth al-Samarkandi and by the famed commentary by al-Falavi, we learn that when Solomon would send letters to shaitans, demons, he would seal them with brass or iron. When letters went to jinn, they were also sealed with iron or brass, clay for human beings, and silver for kings. However, there's some difficulty given the complexity of Arabic metallurgical terms with the semantic range of terms like copper and brass in English being much broader in Arabic. However, what is clear is that Islamic writers adopting and developing regular Egyptian alchemical terminology, in fact, basically giving us alchemy as we know it in the West, and these associations continue to link various metals but Muhammad held that he rejected copper that looked too golden, and iron for use as his own signet ring. The golden copper appeared to him as an informant of those who lived in hell, and iron was for him connected to idolatry. Thus, the prophet preferred instead a small ring of silver, and perhaps a callback to the ring of Solomon. And lastly, one of the most popular Islamic legends was that among the powers granted to Solomon was the ability to with animals, specifically bring a ant into the Muslim bird and the Quran, an idea again having origins in horses. Thus, unlike in the biblical book of Kings, where Solomon spoke about birds and animals, spoke about them, in these legends, it was speaking with them. And while not directly associated with the ring, there is probably some sense in which the ring binds both natural and supernatural power to Suleiman and Solomon, a tradition that continues well into the world of Kabbalah, with certain sages being able to create instantaneous Zegelsprache for those birds. In all of these texts and traditions, one of the more conspicuous elements is just how little we're told about the most important element of the Solomonic ring, at least for most of us. What was the actual device? What was carved on the signet itself? What the authors of these texts imagined that it should look like? The earliest Jewish texts simply have the ring bearing the four-letter divine name, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, into it in some strange metaphysical sense. In a way, this makes the most sense, given that Solomon's ring is just to provide him with chancellery, bureaucratic power with the divine prerogative by commanding demons in the construction of Jerusalem, specifically the temple. It's a bit like being deputized by the sheriff. Sheriff or God. The earliest manuscripts of the Testament of Solomon primarily contain purely narrative elements, with only later texts drifting in the direction of magical practice, especially Recension C. And it's actually in those early texts we first start getting descriptions of the actual seal itself. And it's an editorial nightmare. There's virtually no agreement on the nature of the seal. The earliest manuscripts simply have a pentagram. Later versions include long strings of magical words and power, mostly Hebrew divine names written in Hebrew letters without an image. Further seals include both images and words of power, and later versions become all the more complex and effective for bills. One version even has 12 separate seals, one or all of which is not clear, may be the seal of Solomon, or maybe different seals of Solomon or different things. The material of the ring in this literature isn't agreed upon, from virgin wax covered with parchment written upon with various magical words, to a range of precious metals used in making the ring. The pentagram, as the seal of Solomon, would actually prove to have enormous staying power in the Islamic world. It even appears to this day on the flag of Morocco. The six-pointed star, or hexagram, however, was also associated with the seal of Solomon, but a bit less so. Indeed, the specific association of Judaism with the six-pointed star, a motif actually employed universally among Christians, Jews, and Muslims in the Middle East, actually only took roots in the 17th century in Prague, where it was eventually adopted by Eastern European Jews more generally in the following centuries, before becoming adopted as the flag of Zionism in 1847. In fact, the official name of the Jewish hexagram isn't even the seal of Solomon, or Chotam Shlomo, but Magen David, the shield of David, thus revealing the historical disconnection between the hexagram and the seal of Solomon, at least in the Jewish imagination. Of course, the hexagram shows up in Jewish magic, but frankly is ubiquitous in magic, given its geometric symmetry and see it in every point. The seal of Solomon found in later magical texts, such as the Recipe of Solomon, are much more emergent to the world of astral and clerical information. But a simple Hebrew name to a series of magical and geometric event words with power in various scripts, all combined with the signet or seal of Solomon, has inspired the imagination as long as the ring itself has been within the whole world. From Plato's ring of Gyges to the ring cycles of Germanic swords and Tolkien's rings of power, the ring of Solomon serves as one of the fundamental bases upon which magical objects continue to fascinate us with Solomon, as he transitioned from executus to astrological mage for his eventual triumph as sorcerer of Epsilon. Stay tuned for more Solomon content. Until then, I'm Dr. Justin Sledge. Thank you for watching Esoterica. Hope you support arcane history, philosophy. Since the romantic rehabilitation of Lilith from Shao Burger and nocturnal seducer of men, symbol of feminine power and defiance, Lilith has become easily one of the most recognizable of all singular demons. But her origins, first in ancient Mesopotamia and then in early medieval literature, are marked by curious historical accidents. Curiously enough, Lilith may have emerged as a linguistic mistake in a text meant to actually parody rabbinic legends. Let's explore the historical vicissitudes of the She of the Night. Make sure to subscribe here to Esoterica for weekly exploration of topics in esoteric history. And if you'd like to support this work, providing evidence-backed, free, accessible content like this episode, I hope you consider checking out my Patreon or channel. Also, if you're reading the study of esotericism and you want reliable literature, make sure to check out my study guide. And if you're interested in historical books on topics such as the occult and mystical, check out my bookstore over at Esoterica Books. You can find links to all of those in the description and in the pinned comment below. But now, to the origins of Lilith in language, parody, and today. I'm Dr. Justin Sledge, and welcome to Esoterica, where we explore the arcane history, philosophy, and
Good health to you, sir.
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
ongoing series of
Perfectly fine.
material on the
Yeah,
channel
it's
about
pretty
Lilith. And
I
this
mean, why are you
episode
asking?
Because there is this wonderful show. And I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
focus in on the origin of Lilith.
Be able to handle that?
Series of
Aye.
historical accidents.
So here's the
The
problem.
first have to do with how
My
Lilith
friend is a
represents
bird.
not
He
only
left a few rare nightingales to me to save king.
spirit
They're good to trade.
God,
Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers.
but also
It
the
keeps
kinds
their
of
wives
linguistic
refreshing when they're off
impact
drinking.
that gave rise to her name as such.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Aryan and the Semitic language, Akkadian, those two languages aren't linguistically
Sure, you're
connected
not
at
asking
all,
me to go flapping
would
around
eventually
with
cause a
Not exactly.
sub-divine
Luckily, they're really sick. But they won't depart. The watch of the tower knows they headed off towards Rat. I have traps for their head. It should be easy enough to catch them in
how
the...
those
But how would I know where to put the trap?
aren't written
I hear they like
signs,
pine
danger
and there's a pine
signs,
covered
and
hill just before
what
Rat.
seems to have happened is a kind of
Lives from
escalation.
And just while you need to listen,
Benevolent activity
nightingales have a distinctive song.
especially
When you hear it close by, set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I
either by
confronted the
tapping
Duke.
on their mother's stomach
I'll
several
take it.
times, murdering babies through cook death, or even just kidnapping infants from their wet nurse. Romasti's infamy is well attested in literature, and Stowe explains her before the iconography of the
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd names. The question is, when you were
rapid
little,
contemporary times possessing Reagan
Yes,
and the
I remember.
Exorcist movies, the best
Right,
reading
here are the
ironic
tracks.
considering that
Don't
he was
forget,
widely
once you hear a
used
nightingale,
for
set
advice
a
and
trap
as a
nearby.
protector
You ought to
of
be
young
walking in
children
that room.
and mothers. So, the Exorcist did do dirty. We're not going to forget that. But as an aside, what appears to have happened is that some of the characteristics of some of the functions of the Lily or Lulu spirits, including that of Arta Lily, we'll not use in a minute, seem to have been fused with those explicit antenatal evil of Lamashtu with a kind of false friend relationship between the etymologically unrelated Sumerian term for these beings, the Lil spirits, and the Semitic Akkadian word for night, Lilu or Liliatu, So, again, you can see that's the result of the behavior which gives rise to Lilith. And we see the resulting process in some of the many god lists which tell Sumerian names or spellings of a specific god with their equivalent in the Semitic Akkadian language. Think of Sumerian as kind of the Latin of the Mesopotamian world. Specifically, at the end of some of those lists, there's something in an appendix for various non-god spirits. Again, they lack that dingier determinative, and that's where we find versions of this linguistic collapse between the two linguistically unrelated languages of the isolate language Sumerian and the Semitic language Akkadian. Now, exactly how this process developed isn't totally understood, but it's likely that it partially through a kind of linguistic mishap and a bit of a divine demonic association and assimilation. Lilith probably came into being in something of a false friend linguistic mistake. However, this process of the solidification of Lilith into its singular demoness that we all know and love wasn't even totally complete during the period of the incantation bowl literature, which were produced during the 6th and 8th centuries of the Common Era. And check out a whole episode I have on the incantation bowls. While some of the iconic graphic elements seem to have come together by this point, in the form of a voluptuous young woman with scandally loose wild hair, also depicted bound and chains, the features of Lilith as centrally responsible for the crypt death weren't yet dialed in that literature. In the incantation bowl literature, she's most often associated with the nocturnal assault of men. In fact, some of the bowls of incantation will take the form of a ritual divorce or a jet between the man in question and Lilith. You drive her out by technically divorcing her. In this mode, Lilith is much more akin to one already ancient spirit of the Ardaku, or the phantom bride-to-be. These are said to be the ghosts of young women who die before becoming married, and thus their unfulfilled sexual urges drive them to nocturnally seduce